Yes, you. Do you want to know a secret? Well, I found something really, really awesome, but I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say? Dangerous? I don't know. You wouldn't be as close to the village and to the guards then, would you? And I don't want Daddy and the others to find out about this. That would spoil the surprise. I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me. Come on, don't be a chicken. Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me. Look, I found this yesterday when I was searching for shells. Awesome, isn't it? Yes, and you know what? If you shake it, you can hear a rattling, as if there are coins in it. All we need to do is break it open, then we can split the loot. And I could give Daddy the money for the pointy beard man. So what do you think? I've already tried to open it, but it just won't budge. Yeah, that man from the big city, who always comes after a moon turn. He wants money from the farmers. Daddy says he works for this Shank or Boric or something like that. Yeah, I think so. He always tries to make us think everything is okay, but I'm not stupid. And maybe there are enough pennies in this box for Daddy to pay the pointy beard man. Who knows? Sure. Awesome! See what's in there? There are... Oh, come on, what is that? There aren't any pennies, only these weird nails and a piece of paper. Here, take a look for yourself.
Yesterday, when Sira and I sat under... Letter 2, April. Sira is dead.
So, does it say anything? A poem? What if it's a riddle? That's what you grown-ups call it, don't you? What does it say exactly? A blessing in distress? That... Oh, sugar, why do you grown-ups always have to talk so complicated? That is... Wait. Father Vildas, the priest, he always talks about blessings at the sermons. Maybe the writer is talking about the shrine, the one behind our house. Quickly, you should go take a look over there. I have to go back to the farm to feed the Yeros, but tell me at once if you find anything. Did you look at the shrine yet? Did you look at the shrine yet? Did you look at the shrine yet? Did you look at the shrine yet?
Who are you?
Yero, this is about his death, isn't it? The rampage. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malphus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth. Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way. Come, let us sit down. Well, Yero, that's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yero and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died. No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe, very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yero was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yero forever. Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could. Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yero's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me. If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, sir, it is uncommon. More than that. Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary. Yes, of course.
Monsieur? News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices. Oh, boy. How could something like this happen, within the Order? Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda. I've never met a woman more generous than her. She doesn't deserve that.
Walk blessed. Aye, many and hardly any good ones. The streets are swarming with highwaymen and brigands these days, more than I've seen in all the years I've served now. What's happening to this world, I wonder? Seems everyone is eager to go at each other's throats. It's a shame.
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about. Oh, blazes. Where's this supposed to lead? Tips. Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days. Farewell. You don't have any business.
Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer their questions? But, well, let me think. You should take a look at the beach right behind Merrick's farm. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go armed, though. There's a lot of kings crowded around.
Tips. Just be wary. You don't have any business here. Shove off.
Well, there comes a point when you just have to live with it. Yes?
Some ships never end.
Yes? Well, I might. But I'm sure as heck not going to tell you, Moonskin. Now leave me alone. I don't have time for chit-chat. Of course. Especially to people of your kind. Now excuse me. I have to go.
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there. Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? I bet you've got a lot of stories to tell.
Hey, you there! You want to know a secret? A really great secret, you'll see. If you, give me 30 pennies and I'll tell you. Wait, let me count first. Wow, there really are 30. You're great. Thank you. So, do you know my Sir Mitimiel? What do you call it? The tanner. Well, last night I heard these weird noises coming from his house, as if he was building something, so I snuck up to his window. He has this secret stash in his house. I think to open it, you have to pull these hidden levers, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you, well, you know. Anyway, I have to go now. Thanks again.
Greetings! I don't need to tell you about that mad. And honestly, if even a keeper of the Holy Order can fall victim to this red madness, or whatever they call it now, then Malthus have mercy on us.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Malthus's blessings.
War and Nerum.
Interesting in terms of skullduggery and adventuring, you mean? There's a Three-River Watch further north, an abandoned trading post. You've probably been there already. And then there's a Pyrean ruin on the lake down south, Sharoth or whatever they call it. There are lots of undead around though, at least according to the hunter, Mitumiel. And of course there's Castle Goldfirth on the outmost cliff in the southwest. But I'd give that a wide berth if I were you. Ah, well, I only know the rumours, and they are as old as my grandfather. Apparently the castle belonged to a count who ruled over the Suncoast some centuries ago and fell victim to some sort of tragedy. Bottom line, the castle is dangerous and brimming with ghosts. And as much as I'd like to dismiss that as nonsense, lots of travellers come here telling us about these strange noises they heard near the castle at night. As I said, I'd give it a wide berth. Ah, don't mention it. Way too many dead adventurers on the roads these days. No reason to add another corpse to the pile. Walk blessed.
Let's hope so.
Huh? What do you want?
Anyway,
War and Nerum. War on Kile.
It depends. Some of them are ancient Enderalian traditions. Some have been written by famous bards, and some of them I've collected through my journeys. What would you like to hear?
Is it important?
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong?
Another exhausted soul. What? Oh, a bit of this and that. The roast rabbit is really good. Take a look for yourself. Safe travels.
My sir? Yes? Yes?
My sir? Well, I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been... Huh? What? You mean apart from friends, animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing?
Monsieur?
Mm-hmm.
All you'll ever need.
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vateers, brigands... This country has seen better times. What do you need?
All you'll ever need. But please, take a look.
May your path always be even!
Oh. Oh. I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly. Oh, yes. Something peculiar surrounds you. Your aura. Oh, by Malthus, no! It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well. But you're lucky. The stars are on your side. I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other. I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull. It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe. It's simple. A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion. And until yesterday, I was in the dark as to who took it. A vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief. Yes! Its essence is fresh water directly from the sources of Inodan. A real rarity, you see. But it is as potent as it is exquisite. To those who drink it regularly, the potion grants both an otherworldly allure, as well as it completely stops natural aging. And before you ask, yes, only through the elixir was I able to maintain my youthful beauty over all these years. Yes, old beings from past times, way before the Pyreans. For common eyes, they are invisible, but we, spiritually gifted, can see them. Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing horrible pranks on innocent people. such as the theft of my potion. Unicorns are fairy tales, you should know that. It was an aura thief. I can feel that deep within me. I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear, and it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes' march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
10 pennies for a sack of greetings?
Yes, of course.
May his light guide you.
Yes?
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around. Or should I say, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Walk blessed.
Yes?
Wild mages in the Sun Temple? I wonder
Hello.
what's next?
An adventurer, huh?
Keeper?
I suppose that depends on how daring you are.
Everything's going downhill these days.
An old fellow in the Red Ox Inn told me about some kind of well up in the Northwind that's supposed to talk. Pathless magic, they say. I've got no intentions to become fodder for the wolves, so I haven't checked yet. But you might be more lucky than me. I might. What do you need? May his light guide you.
Walk blessed, my child. Let me see. Malphus bless this body, rid it of its afflictions and endow it with life, path abidingness and new strength. May your light guide this soul. Ha ha, what it is? Now that's quite the question you're asking there. But fine, why not? The path is 2 things. For one, it is the name of holy writing that encompasses both the revelation of the Lightborn after the fall of the Eterna King Azataron, and the journey of the first vassals to Enderal, who founded this country under Malphus's guidance. It also tells us the virtue of the path, the ideals by which every Endralean should live, which is the only way to salvation. You are welcome, child. Walk blessed. Well, I suppose that depends on what you deem as interesting. I am certain you have heard about the tragic events in Ark. Apparently the Magister who murdered those children was from Riverville himself. And then there's the mayor's wife. She's been sick for moons now, and even I cannot help her. Dreadful times are these, truly. I wish I could do more.
How about that? Another traveler. I thought... was the only one still traveling these lands.